Coast weather, certified most accurate.
And boy, some terrible thunderstorms continue to move across Lee County here. This is a live perspective right now at I-75 and Colonial Boulevard, and you can see for yourself just how heavy it's raining along this stretch of the interstate as one awfully strong thunderstorm has come together here across the eastern side of the county. It starts to pick up near the International Airport and then runs through neighborhoods like Gateway and toward Westminster, near the Colonial Country Club, over the Forum, Buckingham Park, and parts of Remington Oaks. And then, as you can see here, runs all the way up toward the Veranda area and north of Fort Myers shores. There is an awful lot of lightning in connection with this thunderstorm here. And one of the reasons why it is so strong is because when you lapse the radar over the past hour, two thunderstorms have combined into one, and they're now very slowly building off toward the west and southwest. Now, whenever thunderstorms start to collide, you always have to think about, well, could there be some rotation inside them? And right now, an analysis of the wind does show some broad rotation still sticking here to the west of Buckingham and to the east of the Forum, very close to Olympia Point. So here close to 8th Street West. It's not a huge amount of rotation, but there is some broad spin within this thunderstorm. And that part of the storm is going to be moving toward the west and southwest. So moving more toward like Colonial Country Club and neighborhoods along Treeline Avenue. This would be the area I'd be most concerned about some damaging wind gusts here, and possibly excess of 50 miles per hour as that part of the thunderstorm continues to build more toward the west. So a heads up in those backyards as that part of the thunderstorm moves toward your area. We also have had ample evidence of hailstones inside this thunderstorm. At one point, the radar in the past 25 minutes was showing the potential of hailstones up to 1 inch in diameter near Barth Street, just to the north of Lee Boulevard. That's big for our part of the world. So when you analyze this thunderstorm three-dimensionally, you can find how parts of it right now are shooting upwards of 50,000 feet. That is super high, even for South Florida standards. A lapse of the radar here shows how it's developed vertically very, very quickly. So when they do this, sometimes they can collapse very quickly as well, and that increases the risk of strong gusty winds as the thunderstorm eventually starts to decay. So from Fort Myers shores to the International Airport, everyone here right now has the opportunity for some damaging wind gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour. You can see for yourself just how bad the lightning is, and like we talked about, the opportunity for hail. But where the thunderstorm is moving, well, it's showing signs of moving slowly toward the west and southwest. So a heads up in areas close to downtown Fort Myers, but more so to the south of Province Park, areas like Burnwood and Brookshire, and toward the Fiddlesticks Country Club. You can see there in that white box some of the arrival times based on how fast this one's moving. Areas like San Carlos Park, and if it holds together, neighborhoods including Estero and Bonita Springs could see impacts from this really nasty thunderstorm in areas of Lee County. Outside of that, though, that really is the main event. There isn't much else happening across the rest of our community tonight, so we'll keep the focus on what happens with this thunderstorm in Lee County, and if we do get a warning to be issued, I'll jump over top of programming, because as you can see for yourself, it's producing some awfully heavy rain. I'm running real short on time here because of how bad that thunderstorm is over Lee County, so I will leave you here with your certified most accurate 7-day forecast with this important point. The forecast on Friday and the forecast on Saturday includes the opportunity for some rain during the first half of the day and then scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. But again, the main focus right now is what's going on with that very strong storm in Lee County, and we'll touch base on it again in just a few moments. Back to you.